Okay, Tigers. Um, One more important video for this Saturday. We're going to talk about how to run, Arizona or Hawaii against a 3-2 zone. When I say a 3-2 zone, that is when the defense puts three people out on the perimeter and two people underneath. We run a 2-3 zone where we put two people up top and three underneath. So this is a different type of zone than what we run. When we play against it, we want to run Arizona, we want to run Hawaii typically. And the major difference between Hawaii is we're looking for high-low. We're looking to feed the high post. The baseline runner is less likely to go all the way out to the corner and more likely to hang around the basket. But before we get into what we do offensively, let's talk first about what is the defense trying to do? Why do they run a 3-2 zone? Well, I'll tell you very simply why they run a 3-2 zone. A 3-2 zone is a great defense if you are trying to stop penetration from the point guard position. And the Lakers, who we played last year in the championship, coach even told me we scored most of our points from the point guard position last year. Their strategy this year when they played against us was to prevent that. Notice if I try to drive right, I'm running into a help defender. If I try to drive left, I'm running into a help defender. If we try to go high screen to create some opportunity for the point guard, I'm running into the help defender. So the last thing we want to try to do against this particular defense is hold the ball at the point guard position or drive down the floor and think that we're just going to outmaneuver these guys. That it may work once or twice, but it is not a winning strategy. So let's talk about what we do against this type of a defense. So first, the ball's here. They're here. If they extend this zone, I want the high post player being ready to catch the ball. We might be able to come catch them sleeping off guard. We might be able to fake a high pass, then bounce pass it in here. And this person should be ready to catch, turn quickly, and attack the basket. And when I say attack the basket, we're trying to get to the free throw line, get a layup, a floater. If this row comes up quickly to try to block it, we are going to bounce pass it down to this player here. What we're also going to do if we catch it is this wing on the opposite side should be looking to cut because you're going to have a basket cutting lane. And so if this guy's coming up here, we might be able to hit this person right here for a basket cut and a short shot. So if we can work it into the high post, that is an excellent place to get it. But a lot of times, it's not very easy to get the ball into the high post at first because they're more congested than that. These players are in here, and so it would really be forcing it, and you're risking turning it over. So what we do in that case, and this is why we play our wings extended, and we extend by coming out further away from the three-point line and wide, high and wide, and that makes this passing angle easier to make. So ball goes here. This person is going to try to come out here, right? This person is hanging with our point guard. What that allows our high post to do is to cut to the elbow. If we cut to the elbow, again, we can hit this pass here. This person's here. If they come up, we've got this pass or we've got the cutter. And that's the basic play out of the high post is we want to hit this guy and see if he can attack the basket, get a nice easy shot, make a bounce pass, find a cutter. That's our goal out of that. Let me show you what else was working for us when we played against a 3-2 zone. The other thing that works for us is sometimes we'd pass the ball, we'd work it over here. They'd rotate. We've got this guy, we've got our high post coming over to the elbow, but they're doing a little bit better job of covering it, making that pass difficult to get in. And so what we do here is like we do against any zone, we reverse it quickly. Boom, boom. Don't hold the ball too long. And now once we've got the ball here, and there, this guy would have rotated over here in that case. Notice that this guy is going to have some space to attack. And if they close on him, Now our high post can cut here. This guy can cut here. And this guy's got to decide who he's going to guard. He's either going to guard this guy or he's going to guard this guy. Can bounce pass it into here for a shot. So what we've seen is we're really attacking the high post and low post area. We're creating angles to make that pass by reversing it quickly around the perimeter. Let's talk about an adjustment that teams have made this season when we've done this, when we've had success doing this. I'm going to put everyone back in their starting positions. Here we are. We pass the ball here. Then we get it in here. And do you know what sometimes happens? All these guys converge quickly. And maybe we don't catch the ball cleanly and there's not enough. And even though we coach this guy to catch it and turn quickly, that's just not there. And all these bodies converge around the ball handler. What we've tried to do in these situations, we're trying to like sneak little bounce passes through that get here. That's difficult to do. Okay? We don't want to do that. What we do whenever there's a big crowd down low, whether it's around the middle guy, whether it's around the low guy, is we want to kick it back out. And once we kick it back out, these guys are going to come running at you. They're going to go scrambling back to their positions. And if we can get that and then quickly reverse it, boom, boom, we are going to create driving lanes. So don't forget the kick out followed by a reversal. Let's see that again, just so we can visualize it, okay? So let's pretend that instead of getting it to the high post this time, we get it here. He makes a pass over here. We're down low, but we've got all these bodies coming in like this to try to prevent the play from happening. So you have a few options. Option A, are you going to shoot it? I don't think it's a really good situation to shoot it unless you're right by the basket and can out-jump the guy next to you. Are you going to be able to make a pass down low? No, you're not. What we need to do is our top guys need to maintain space, create an angle to get it out, and then we've got a pass out. Like we said, this guy's coming here, this guy's coming here, this guy's going to rotate, pass, pass, wide open shot or wide open drive. So the kick out followed by a ball reversal. That is what we are going to run against a 3-2. It's just our very own Hawaii offense that we've been running for several weeks now, but we have to be aware of the situation and how best to run it. Thank you.